I'm Stephen Hogg. I'm the lead director of Jones Lang LaSalle, who you may or may not know is one of the leading and largest global real estate consultancies. My job for the last 20 years has been looking after Manchester's residential sector and its second renaissance, effectively, driven by this urban tendency. Many people know Manchester as the first industrial city in the world, and at the early part of the 19th century, the biggest city in the world. Manchester is now a city of 5 million people, with 7 million within an hour's drive. It's the UK's second city. It's the largest economic conurbation outside of London, and it is on a very, very good growth prospect. Over the next 5 years, there's an accumulative growth of 26% capital growth between now and the end of 2019. That outstrips growth in any city in the UK, way ahead of London and any of our competitors. Transport in Manchester is one of the key drivers of the city moving forward. First of all, we have the airport, which is the second biggest airport in the UK after the London conurbation. So the airport now handles 230 million people a year, and it flies 3 flights a day to New York. It does 22 flights a day into the Middle East. And it's the only regional airport with direct flights into Hong Kong and Shanghai through Cathay and Air China. That's certainly given the city an economic advantage over any of the other regional cities, and following London very quickly. It's a truly global city now. On top of that, if we look at the regional accessibility, Manchester Piccadilly Station, which sits within 6-7 minute walk from Oxygen, has 3 trains an hour to London, which is just over 2-hour journey time. The real interesting point is HS2, which is the high-speed link, which starts construction in 2017. The new station is within 5 minutes from Oxygen, and that will cut the journey time down to an hour, which makes Oxygen very accessible to the London Central Market. Now, Oxygen is a great place already. It's right next to the Northern Quarter, right next to Ancoats, which is the real soul of the city. It's where the best restaurants, the cutting edge, the independent bars and restaurants and coffee shops are. It's a very, very cool place in which to live. You look at the residential revolution in the city, started 15, 20 years ago when we relived this urban retendency and the city centre reinvented itself. We saw the best bars, the best restaurants, the best shopping come to Manchester. We have all the global brands, Armani, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, etc. Manchester is the only city in the UK that actually has 2 Selfridges department stores. That's how much we love shopping in this city. And the international reach of our retail offer is so much so that the Harvey Nichols and the Selfridges department stores now have Mandarin and Arabic speaking sales staff within the stores, showing how much importance is put onto that sector now. Oxygen is very unique in that it offers apartments alongside townhouses. 343 apartments of a very high standard is what we would expect, but we're going one bit further. There are 8 townhouses within the scheme, which will provide the buying public something very unique. Your own house, your own suburban setting within the city. We are providing a small village living in an apartment scheme in the centre of the city, next to one of the largest transport hubs in the UK. Oxygen is a truly unique investment opportunity in Manchester, not only because of the development being delivered over the next 3 years, everything around it, HS2, and the growth in the city centre's market in excess of 26% over the next 5 years.